Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. So, you absolutely know that I was praying for you this morning, right? And while I was praying for you, I saw a word. And the word was envision, but it was spelled INvision. Well, that's a word God made up because the envision that we usually talk about is ENvision. So started like, okay, God, what you talking about? And the way he showed it to me, because the definition of envision is to picture to oneself. So like in the mind. But what he showed me was that for today, for what he's wanting me to get to you, the envision that we normally think of has that E because it's external. But the envision that he's talking about, I saw it with this capital. I should have written it down. It says capital I, capital N. So N vision. I, capital N, Vision. Big letters. So N was being emphasized. And that envision, okay, it's to picture to oneself, but it is internally. It is about yourself. So you think of words like introspection, when you're really delving within. And that's what this is. And it's like, when I think of envision as I continue to pray, a lot of times what's happening, we envision other people's best life. We can see that they can do it. We can imagine how wonderful it will be for them because of all their skills and all their connections and all whatever it is they bring to the table. And we can see this thing working for them. But when it comes to us, it's like we judge our inabilities by everyone else's abilities. But that needs to stop today. It needs to stop today. And I need you to envision. One of my favorite quotes, I heard it a few years ago, and most attribute it to Albert Einstein, but one of my favorite quotes says that if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. Let that sink in. Oh, and it starts, I don't know if I said it, but it starts, everybody is a genius. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life thinking that it's stupid or thinking that it's a failure. Everybody is a genius. What's your genius? Because it's in you. It's in you. You have to think about it. What do people always compliment you on? What do people always take note of when it's you? And it's no biggie. Like when people say it, you're like, because you're thinking that's just me. Right. It's just you. It's not them. It is something about you. It's something that makes you stand out. It makes you different. And it's the thing that people know they can count on you for. There are certain things you can be counted on for. They always know that she's going to be doing this or she's going to do it that way. That's part of your genius. Or maybe people don't know. Maybe you've completely denied the world of knowing that part of you. But it's just natural to you. And you often kind of wonder, like, what's the biggie? Why don't they have it? Like, why, because it's so much a part of you, you're trying to figure out what's wrong with them. So, I just need for you to find that thing. And it feels like it's connected to the purpose. And it's so much this kind of sort of inextricably connected. I mean, yeah, you can dissect it, but if it's put somewhere, the other things are going to come to it. So like visions, dreams, your purpose, faith. It takes faith for all that. So anyway, this vision thing, it's connected to your purpose. And so what I want to ask you to do today, because we're going to be talking about something else tomorrow. But I want to ask you to do some INvision. Find out what it is that God placed in you so you can envision what he wants to get out of you. See it inside first. What is it that you have? And then see it on the outside of you. And explore the possibilities of what that could become. Whatever that thing is, it is a characteristic of God. And you know what? I really want to see it. I want to see all of God that I can possibly see. And I don't want to have to go in my mind to see it. I want to see it on you, because I really do want to know that side of God. Well, this has been One More Minute with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing motivation. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you gotta flutter before you can fly. But flying is in your future.